Alright, hello guys, welcome on in. I'm Unoptimized Fool, and today we're doing our monthly trading post review where I just go down and say what looks cool, what doesn't look cool, what I'm definitely going to buy because I already have the trading log completed for this month. It's really easy if you're just doing the event constantly because it gives you a lot of points for that. So it's really easy to do, especially with Remix still going on. It's super easy. I did it in day one, 100% completed. So let's get right into it, right? So the first thing we have here is the Core Kron War Saber. Beautiful looking beast here. Now we actually have, I believe, two mounts in this trading post, right? So we have, looks like a nice kitty with some almost horde armor on, but you can actually wield it as Alliance. As you can see here, I'm Alliance here. Then we also have the Sentinel Warwolf, which is 600 as well too. More traditional Night Elf armor here, but it's really cool though, right? It just kind of have like the almost Night Elf looking like tiger, I would say, or a giant big cat with the Horde armor, and then you have the Horde looking White Wolf with the Night Elf armor, which is a really good kind of mashup, and I kind of like it how it's accessible for both factions. So definitely both of them look fantastic. Definitely both are W's in my book. Then we got the Arsenal. Let me hide my armor, hide everything. So we got the Arsenal Fireborn Blades. So it looks like there is a bunch of blades that you can collect. It looks like there's two blades. So it looks like there's this blade right here, which looks like almost like a Death Knight, but red sword. And then we have the other sword, which is this one, but just on fire. Honestly, the fire effect could have been done a little bit better. I mean, it looks cool, but it looks like the fire is emitting from the middle of the sword and not like the sides of it like I would have. I would probably say this is an L just because of this fire effect, honestly. This fire effect should be like lower on the thing, but still looks pretty cool though. But I might not be getting it. There's a lot of things inside of this trading post here. And then we got another arsenal, the Seaborn Blades. Looks like it's just blue, right? So now we have more looking like the ruins from like the Death Knights here. And then of course too we have a green flame. That's interesting. I thought it was going to be like a blue flame, right? I'm going to have to say this in L again too, just because one, the positioning of the flame, and the fact is green. I mean, it doesn't really fit. I would think it would have been blue, seeing how the other one was red, or orangey, whatever, fire like. So I think these arsenals are L's. Then we have the Arsenal Storm Riders Bronze Stormhammers. Ooh, I wish I could zoom in. That would be kind of nice, wouldn't it be? So we got, it looks like a nice feather here, a nice purple. This is awesome looking. Then we have, I mean, come on, this is a W for sure. I might be getting this. This electricity is perfect. It matches the color of the mace. It's sitting at the right area. I love the glow. Even the feathers have a little slight glow to it. Oh yeah, this is definitely a W right here, 100%. And then we got the Dark Stormhammer. Ooh, so just a darker look, very red. I love that red. And then, oh yeah, this is a W as well too. And there's a silver one too, by the way. So yeah, just the effects too. Looks like it's on fire. I might be getting all of these arsenals here. They're at 400 each too. And then Storm Rider Silver. Okay, the least appear. I wouldn't. This one doesn't look that good. Like it looks all right, but out of the three, definitely the worst one, but still really good. And then yeah, just the beautiful. I would still probably get all of these, 400 each. Not bad. Also, by the way, the Fireborn Blades and the Seaboard Blades are 500 each too. All right, so we got Wargi the Apprehensive. Looks like it's a pet. Looks like he has a white flag here. He smacks people with it. Nice little Murloc. Definitely a W here for 300 tender. Not bad. He has a little shield with a couple arrows in it. Not bad. He's definitely although it's kind of conflicting, the white flag, and he's bashing people with it. Might be kind of um, contradiction. That's okay. That's no big deal. And then we have the Wings of the Amist Monarch for 225 tender. And it just looks beautiful. I mean, look at that. I mean, you want to RP as a butterfly, now's your chance. It will go great with any armor. And again, this is more for like, I guess, more of like your female characters, which is fine. Nice back piece. It does hover, but with a chest piece there, it would definitely cover it up, no problem. I think this is a W. I wouldn't be wearing it myself, but it still looks good, even like has an animation to it, which is pretty cool. I think that's awesome. And then we got another 225 tender for wings of the Tourmaline Monarch. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Ooh, again, same animation, same design, but different color. I think I like probably this one a little bit more just because of the colors, but still really good colors with the gold and the rose and purplish colors here, pinkish, I guess. Again, not my style, but definitely still good looking. So both are W's there. And then we have the Sapphire Axe of Asymmetry for 180. I like the design of the axe, but the textures are very low res. And I get it's like an older weapon, but I want to say this is an L just because, again, it has that low quality look to it. And again, I think everything, if you're going to have it inside of the shop, I'm fine with bringing back like older items, but give it a, a nice reset, a nice texture upgrade. Then we have the Scarlet Axe of Asymmetry. Again, it's just the same axe, but it's the Scarlet version. Again, I'm going to say this one's actually looking a bit better, but still you can tell by the quality of it, it's still not the highest quality. So I'm still going to give this an L just because of the low quality textures on them. Then we have the Sapphire Shanker for 150. So it looks like I'm going to do combat animation. There we go. So again, it looks like a tree. I'm not sure what that is. The crystals are glowing. They're pulsating. That's pretty cool. But I'm not sure what this is supposed to be on the sword itself. It kind of looks weird. It looks almost like a tree. So I'm going to have to give this... I'm going to give it a W just because of the crystals. But everything else, there's some cool things about it. So it makes it a W in my opinion. And then we got the Sapphire Wargrave here. Ooh, I love the way this is being held. This is just a W by default, just the way it's held. I mean, I've not seen many items like this that do this. It just seems pretty cool, almost like slice it. Almost looks like the Needler from Halo at the bottom too. I think this is really cool. I love the glow effect too. It's kind of like emanating this glow effect here. What is the, oh, there's no animation, okay. And then we got the Scarlet Shanker. Again, just the same, except now it's red. Again, I think it's a W, but I still just don't understand what it might be. Is it like wood or I don't know. And then we got the Scarlet Wargrave. Again, just another. This one looks a lot better actually than the Sapphire. Still pretty good though, but this one looks amazing. I love this look. This is actually a beautiful look. This is actually a lot better. Definitely another W. That's 150. And then we have the Sapphire Bladed Blunderbuss for 130. Again, an older style weapon. This gives me TBC vibes. So if you like the older, the looks and textures of guns, then I guess this is for you. But I wish they upgraded these up. Like I would love to have the old models, but with different textures and upgraded textures. So I'm gonna give this an L because you can just, I would love this model to be upgraded with the textures. And then the Scarlet Bladed one, obviously we have the. It's just red now. It still has some hints of blue in here. Huh. Still has that hints of blue in it. It's weird. I mean, I guess that's how it's charged up. Yeah, I guess so. But still, definitely an L because, again, there's no need for, bring back the old models, but give it some texture in. Give some good texture in. All right, we're getting to the end here. So we got the ruby-faced mobile timepiece. Ooh, it's a nice watch. Oh, it even moves too. Not accurately, of course, but who would care? I think that's a cool thing. Again, just a nice watch. That's cool. Again, it mostly just fits in like the casual RP because there's RP communities here, Moonguard, and I think that's a good. I think that's a W right there too. And then we got the Sapphire one again, red versus blue. Again, definitely a W here too. That's 100. Then we got the Sunreaver Scarlet too. Oh, love the textures. I love the gleam around it. You see like the sparkles around it. Definitely a W, and it looks like an actual weapon because the offhand should be a weapon too. So it has these little knives here. I think that's perfect. Again, this is a W here for sure. There's some weird Z clipping here, but that happens all the time. And we got the Sapphire. Oh, the Sapphire looks clean as hell. Yeah, that's a W as well too. Both of these are fantastic. I love the sparkles too. And then for another 100, we got the Trader's Azure Surlong. A nice dress. I mean, I've never been a big fan of these, but maybe I can show off my nips here. But I mean, again, it doesn't look 3D. Like if you look over here, it's not 3D. So that's the only time. That's why I give this model an L, because there's no 3D aspect to it. It doesn't look 3D. It's very flat. That's the only reason I don't like these dresses. If this was 3D looking, I would definitely give it a higher rating. But and plus, I would never wear it because I'm not into this type of RP. But you know, that is what it is. Now I got the Doors Azul shoulder cape. Never been a big fan of these shoulder capes before. But you know, I like the blue. I think it's a W just for the blue color. And it's a different design. I always give these a W. And then of course we got the crimson one. Ooh, actually looks sleek. Definitely get some scarlet RP in here too for that. Both are 75. Now we're at the end of the list here. For 60, we got the Conjurer's Sapphire Staff. Just a call back to the original staff. It looks like it actually got a little bit of an upgrade if I do see myself here. I'm not sure if it did. But it looks like it's a little bit updated. So I like this. Again, this is what I want, right? An older model updated with some textures, right? So this is a win. This is a W for me. And for another 60, we got the Conjurer's Scholard Staff, which is just, again, just another design of this. Again, this is the W here for me, obviously. This is definitely looking good for the texture. And then for 50, we got the Simple Sapphire Wand. Again, just a nice simple wand with a ball on it, but the sparklies are purple, so I would actually give this an L because again, I want that to match. And the Simple Scarlet Wand, oh, it's purple. Kind of fits better with the red, but still, I would give it an L because you'd want that to match. It might be arcane magic, but I might just be picky. Alrighty, so now let's get into the returning section here. So I don't have any of this returning section. Actually, I do. I have the Celestial Steed is returning. So I already have that. So the Celestial Steed is returning. Beautiful looking mount. I love space and real life. So this is definitely a pickup if you love it. I mean, this is just a sexy looking mount. And then the Cinderman Charger is also coming back. I already also have this as well. I always try to go for the mounts first. So this looks amazing. That's why it looks, I mean, that's why I got it. And then the City Guard Heater Shield. I mean, I just love what I love about this shield, this is coming back too, is it looks just worn down, used, right? Not perfect condition. I love that look. Now let's look at the other things though. We got the Eternal Transmogger, which is a toy, so you can summon the Warp Reaver for 10 minutes to transmog your gear. Again, this is for inside use, right, obviously. So if you don't have access to that mount, you can use this. Nice utility, I like it. I think this is a W. We got the Arsenal. Looks like this one's coming back. We've already had this before, but yeah, this one, again, I would love this to be purple though, so this might be an L, honestly. I'm real picky with like if effects don't match, honestly. That's for 400. And for 200, we get the beads, again, Shaman, give that thrall look. Although I always give it an L though, because it always messes with hair that's longer, so it does clip through hair. So if they don't fix that, that's always an L in my opinion. The same with these Crimson Stones. They look great, but again, the hair clipping is always an issue. I wish the hair was more dynamic. Those are both 200. Then 100, we got the Vagabond's Azure Threads. I always like these cloaks because they look tattered. Used stuff looks amazing, so I always give this a W. And it actually looks not just like a flat plane. It actually has some depth to these cuts too, which is cool. Of course, too, we have the red here as well. Looks beautiful. Again, that wear and tear. Chef's kiss W for sure. And then for another 100, we have the Wanderer's Azure Trappings. Again, nice cloak. I love the bunched up area over here. And also, this looks 3D, right? The other thing, the dress, did not look 3D, but this actually looks 3D. It's not, but the texture is doing a lot of work here. So it looks 3D, which is awesome. And of course, too, we get the red version. Both are looking fantastic. Again, there's Scarlet RP. And then the last two items, we have the Trader's Crimson Sarlong. Again, look, it looks super flat. Again, definitely an L in my opinion. And then the Grunt's Buckler. Again, this is the Horde version of that City Guard's Heater Shield. But, you know, some wear and tear still. Not as much as, like, you have some rust on the side here, or what, you know, wear and tear here. I mean, I think the Alliance one looks a little bit better for the wear and tear, but that's just me. I wish, you know, maybe I wish this was like actually 3D. The holders for the shields were always 3D, but they're just a material. So there we go, guys. I mean, that's just a nice review. I think overall, I think this is a W. I didn't. There was a couple L's, but that's okay. I mean, it usually is. It's really just texturing that I really have a problem with, and also effects not matching the color. Well, yeah, guys, do you agree with everything that I have to say? Is there something that you were like, oh, that was definitely an L, or that was definitely not a W? I'd love to hear your opinion, guys. And again, I do this video every month because every month there's a new trading post. So now I'm going to make the, once I'm off camera here, I'm going to get and try to figure out what I'm going to spend my 3070 tender with and see what I can get. So I'm definitely going to probably dedicate 1200 to these mounts here. And then the rest I'll maybe get some of the Storm Riders stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of there's actually a lot of cool stuff in here. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.